services if they know their privacy is secure and they know there's a benefit for checking in. So that's two of the things I think is going to happen in the next year or two. Business applications. We talked about the iPad. iPad owners now in the business world are getting rid of their laptops. They take their iPad and do a lot of stuff right on the iPad. They might have a desktop at home or something. But the iPad is going to be replacing, in the business world, laptops. 91% of iPad owners actually use it at work. At NBC News, we just announced we're going to go in the ebook business and publish ebooks. Because it's so easy now using the iPad to publish ebooks. And when you think about ebooks, there's another game changer there. It's not ebooks as far as, you know, these long 300, 400-page books that you can read, well, which we do. I read Steve Jobs' book on an iPad, which is great. I don't have to carry this thick book around. But people are now going to be publishing short stories on it because it's not that expensive. It's almost going to be like the a la carte. I can see 99-cent ebooks, right? 20-page excerpts and all that, a la carte. Well, people say, well, I'm not going to pay $12, $15 for a book. I might not like it, but I'll pay 99 cents for this little interesting story that I want to hear. So the ebook game could change the way publishing is done as well. I'll tell you one other story I told people last night. You know, I was in the aviation industry, United and Delta and those guys. It's an industry that doesn't change that quickly. But both United and Delta this past year announced they're giving iPads to all their pilots. All their pilots are going to have iPads. Think about that if you're a pilot. Wow, I'm getting my salary cut or my benefits cut, but I get an iPad. Well, they're not doing that just out of benevolence of their own heart, right? They're trying to save money as a company, and I would do the same. They're getting rid of all their flight manuals, and they're using the iPad for flight manuals. And the weight of the flight manual is anywhere from 40 pounds to 80 pounds. So you think about it, 40 to 80 pounds of paper versus an iPad, it's 1.5 pounds. What it does save is 16 million pieces of paper for United. 16 million pieces of paper for United a year. Guess what else it saves? What else do you think it saves besides paper? Fuel. Because the heavier the plane is, and 40, 80 pounds, doesn't matter, believe it or not, the more fuel you have to use. It saves them 360,000 gallons of fuel a year. Mind-boggling, huh? People always thought the iPad is that kind of cute personal thing you use to have fun. But now it's going into the business market not only as an innovative tool, but a cost saver. And I've been spending the last year in the education space. And there's been a lot of schools now adapting, giving iPads. These are K-12 public schools who don't have a lot of money, who give iPads to all the students. And early indications are that they're more engaged, they come out of the shell, they create more friends because they have access to communications through the iPad. There's no excuse about the dog ate my homework, right? When you have an iPad. And they actually, the early surveys are they're actually more obedient in school because they get their iPad taken away if they don't behave. So the iPad is a huge opportunity, not only in higher education, but moving into the K-12 space of learning the fun way, right? Not reading textbooks. Kids get bored reading textbooks. Imagine watching what history happened. When you learn about history and you're watching the Berlin Wall fall down live when it happened. That's what NBC News is doing. We're taking a lot of our archives and we're making it into a history subject and working with the schools to say, hey, let's make it fun for the students to learn by showcasing the story when it happened 10, 20, 30 years ago. So again, the iPad is a game changer in business as well as in education. And then we talked about online video. The one thing I would like to talk about, and there is some controversy, this is my opinion. My opinion is that some of these paywalls things just don't work. The only model I really believe, if you want to be successful, is the freemium model. And I'll say this based on personal experience. We had a company we invested in the Peacock Equity Fund 2 years ago called Big Point. You guys probably know about it. It was one of the 3 largest M&A deals this year. We sold it this year. TA and Summit for the value, as you saw, written up was over $600 million. 5-6x what we invested in 2 years ago. But when we tested the idea, nobody really understood the freemium virtual gaming model, which is let people use it for free. Go to bigpoint.com, you use it for free, play games for free, no advertisement, no subscription, right? Great model as a consumer. Well, how do we make money? Well, once they got engaged and they got emotionally connected, I use the word emotionally connected. Other people may say addicted, right? Once you get emotionally connected to something, it becomes part of your life. And these people we saw spend maybe 30, 40 hours a month with BigPoint.com. And by doing that, that became part of their persona, part of what they needed to do. And then when it cost them 99 cents to buy a virtual gun so they can get to the next level, or a virtual shield, or to open up another door to an exciting new character, 99 cents wasn't bad. And then they did it a few times, and even if they spent $20, $30, for 40 hours, that's 75 cents an hour. That's not bad, right? And they got engaged. And during the 2009 to 2011 wasn't a great economy, right? But people actually spend more time on it because at 75 cents an hour for entertainment was a bargain versus the alternative sources of entertainment they may have been doing before, like going out and having dinner or going to see a movie. So I really think this freemium model is something that we all got to look out for. And the shocking thing is that 72% of the Apple Store's revenue, 72% are from this freemium kind of model where you can pay for it within an app, additional goods. But only 4% of the apps in the Apple Store, out of the 500,000, only 4% of the apps actually can have in-app purchases. So there's a huge opportunity for more apps to create this freemium model and be more successful and share in the revenue growth of not only Apple Store, but in your company. And the most amazing thing that I learned, at least when I was investing in BigPoint in this thing, is you get instantaneous customer feedback. You don't need to send out surveys anymore. Like, did you like it, our product? They don't cancel the subscription because there's nothing to cancel. If they don't like it, they don't pay for the virtual good. You get instantaneous feedback. You come up with a new virtual good, and you see if they buy it. And if they don't buy it, then you create another virtual good. So all the customer feedback and satisfaction is at your fingertips every single day. You get 100% response rate versus sending out these surveys that at a great rate would be 30 or 40%. So having these paywalls where you're telling your customers, I don't want you unless you pay me $15 a month. I don't care about you. You should buy my product without testing it out. Versus the BigPoint, the Facebook, come on in. Join our community. We welcome you in our community. And if you like us and you want to be a premium, you don't have to pay $20 to be a premium customer. Just pay a la carte. 99 cents here, 99 cents there. Gives the user a lot more freedom and control and a lot more feedback. So I really think, again, if we do that and the opportunity in the online video space, more than 43 million US homes is going to have a connected TV, which means not the typical TV, but a TV that connects to the internet, an IPTV. And 55% of the consumers today already do watch real-time entertainment on either a smartphone, a tablet, or an IPTV.